Remember one pace lap. Remember, there's one pace lap. There's one pace lap on this, and then we'll go green. The leader will call it. All right. Okay. It's not even been a year. We started this earlier this year, like March. Welcome to the SAXY 100. This is your fourth version, but this one's with a slight twist. We have made the car's horsepower is a little bit lower. Shut up. Twist. Because, so this will enable the fact that the draft works better, making better racing, better pizza, Papa John's. Let's start. No, I'm not. Alright. Time to mute everybody. They don't have to mute me so they can hear calls. Alright, here we are, folks. Where is our fifth car? So Wildman will be your leader at the start. And there's also a twist with this one. Everybody's running a paint scheme I have designed either for them or just designed in general. So you're going to see some people with specific paint schemes that, oh, on all of them you will see on the front bumper. Hold up, let me go ahead and switch camera angles and I can show you guys. There's always that SAXY logo a little bit right there. Underneath the 3M. You can see it on Jaden's car there too. Mullet's car with the lows. Camaro's car. You can see it there. And I was not able to make one specifically for Halo, so I ended up running one of the paint schemes that I tend to use with my number. So I definitely might have a little bit of a bias of who I want to win with a specific number. And Mullet's already taken the road course. The green flag will be dropped this lap. Wildman and his number 97 will lead the field to green. A very colorful field tonight. Let's see what's gonna take it home. By the way, pace speed is 75. So, like I said, this will be a twist of a race because of that. We lowered the max speed they can use. I don't know how exactly that works, but because of that, the draft does a big effect, which will make it for pack racing will be a lot better. The outside line gets a huge run through majority of this race. You can't throw really aggressive blocks like always, and here they are going to green. Wildman leads it. These restarts are critical also. When you go, you really need to get to the speed because if they get those drafts and they pull, you're not having a fun time catching up because you're stuck by yourself. Just like real life. Now see if Wildman can slide up in front of Jaden. We did some testing for RPM with this, so this also is going to be a big test race. Wildman, Mullet, and Camaro helped me with that one. But now it looks like Jaden's going to try to clear Wild. Side by side going into turn 1. Turn 3. My bad. Camara's still holding this bottom. Wildman's going to try to slide up a little bit. Trying to throw a block. It didn't really stick, I don't think. It gives us bad camera angles. It's hard to see sometimes. Wildman will lead the first lap of the fourth SAXY 100. He's going to turn 1. Wildman getting a huge push from Camaro. That's going to put him way out front. The outside line are not hooked together. Now they'll get a run down this backstretch, especially Mullet with that draft. Oh, he's going to jump down. He's not even going to help. Let's switch camera angles back here to Camaro since he's in second place. Got a little bit of a dent in his bumper from pushing Wild, but that's all good. With his Napa and Ally car. Definitely one of my favorite paint schemes that is out here right now. See what he can work here with Wild, just like any other league race. Obviously this isn't a league, but you cannot pass below that double yellow line. Oh, and Ricky's gonna get a little bit down on them. That easily could have ended in a wreck right there. But now Ricky's got some assistance behind him. He's got now the 7 pushing him. And now the 7's gonna go back down to the bottom line. Ricky stuck to that high line all by himself, and to the back he goes. Maybe not. Here comes the 7. The 7 coming to assist, but I think he's in the wall. And the 7's gonna drop down. Ricky's got to have help a little bit back here from... who's that? Jaden? Yeah. It's hard to tell between Jaden and Halo. They're both running GameStop cars. And I'm sorry, Call of Duty. Now they're side by side for the race lead. Halo to the inside of Wildman. Wild trying to use the outside line. He's going to get a run off this exit, but will it be enough to get him still side by side? He might have help here. Here comes Ricky to push him. Maybe not. I think... yeah, they're going to get around him here. That pushing works really well with this setup. Looks like Jaden's now falling back, and it's looking like he is not going to be a factor right now. Now Wildman moves back up to the front. Bunch of people scattering for positions behind him. There's 2 wide behind him. 74 now gathered himself back up. He's going to get to the back bumper. The 7 and 24 trying to close the gap also. It looks like the 24 is a bit distance behind. He might not have a good enough run coming off this exit to get any position. So far it's been a clean race, 5 laps completed. Wildman showing that he's fast again. He was the last SAXY 100 winner. Mullet won the one before him, and Jaden won the first one. So we have 2 cars in the field who have never won, and 3 cars that have. So we are trying to see who will be your first 2-time winner. And when will Wild flip? Because that's also something that has to happen during this race, because it's happened in all the other ones. These guys do have simulation tires and fuel, so they will have to come down pit road most likely. Especially those guys going flat out in this front. Wildman's probably burning the most fuel. Little contact there. The 7 going up to the outside with the 74. Can he make it sick? He's still there. And if Wildman gets clear of him, will he try to slide up? He's going to try it. Is he going to be able to? Oh, no! And there he goes. Caution flag will wave. Mullet Man will lead him up. Oh, no, Mullet's in the grass. Caution flag will wave for Wildman, and there's your big one for Wild, but yet no flip. Maybe, there may have been one, I can't tell because I wasn't spectating Wild. But the caution flag will wave. That is something Wild did not want to see, is him getting hooked. And then he spins himself out. Oh, good save out of Wild. Right now, your best lap goes to Wildman. He has the fastest lap. So now pit road is open this time for people to come in. As we take a closer look at this Crunchyroll number 97. Like I said, this is a very colorful race. The pit road is open. So we might see a couple guys come in. Or you might see the entire field come in, honestly. I know how they are. They might all try to jump down pit road. I feel like if anybody stays out, it might be Halo. Yep, and there it is. Mullet and Halo stayed out, and so did somebody else. I think that was Jaden. So Ricky and Wild will come in. Alright, now let's go up to the front where Mullet is. With his number 7 at Lowe's for Pros. Remember, if you want to ask for a paint scheme, or if you just want to kind of join these races and just hang out with our crew, to join the Discord that we have, it's on down below in the description of all these. It's always on there on the YouTube. It's always there. Check it out if you want to join us. It's just kind of happen whenever. So this will be a very interesting race to the finish. With 9 laps. Oh, they're on lap 9 right now, so we've completed 8 laps. And now they'll go and choose their line here on the back stretch at that date. Oh, they've already passed it, but they choose their line here. The choose cone rule of English not working right now. So they will choose cone and figure out where they want to be. Jaden choose that outside line, the 7, the 74, and the 24 will pick the bottom, and the 97 will go high. So let's see what these 2 cars in this outside line can do if we're going to have our fungus pusher come out of wild, where he gives those huge shoves for that car in front of him to get him out front. I definitely know Mullet is going to be running hard tonight. Oh, pretty much all of them are. I feel like all of them are going to go this win as hard as they can. And these are just for fun races. There's no points involved. It's not a league race. It's just have fun, get it done, do it for Dawson. They'll call it at the line here. Here they go. Green flag underway again. The 7 will lead the field, and Halo looks like he didn't go. Now the 7 has not really helped. He may have been just Ricky, I think. Maybe. There's a little bit of separation on that bottom line. Let's see if these outside guys can get in. Jaden's going to leave Wild to dry on the outside. That's not what he wanted to see. But now he tucks down in the line. Mullet now out front. Jaden on his back bumper. Jaden really pushing him into the turn. It's looking like Ricky's falling back a little bit. If they don't start fighting each other, he might get left out of it. With the Napa and Ally car. There you go. You get a good look at the back bumper of that Lowe's car. Good sponsorship thing for them. And here comes that Call of Duty car down to the bottom. Well, YouTube Call of Duty. Gotta be specific because there's 2 cars with that. Ooh. Where's the 74 gonna go? He's gonna go with the other person with Call of Duty on the car? Or is he gonna go with the 7? He's gonna go with the 7. So they're gonna roll on that outside line and see if they can get around him here. He's side by side. Jaden, no help on that bottom. Everybody's rolling that outside line, trying to get around him. Oh, a little bit of contact there. Surprisingly, no wreck. I expected a wreck out of that. They were touching in the places you don't want to touch. We're going to go back to 3rd place here. Wildman, after that spin that brought out the caution on the back bumper of the 7. Got around the 74 there, and that gives Ricky someone to work with, and these guys keep battling up front. That could bring them back into it and make a 5-car battle. I know you guys have a lot of fun with these races. They always ask when the next one's going to be, and there will be some more twists ones in the future. We'll run some different cars, we'll run some different games, so be prepared for all that. We were already planning to do another one, but nobody showed up for it, so we ended up canceling it, but it'll eventually come back. So now Wildman trying to keep up with these guys. He's got about a car length and a half between him and that 7. See if he can form a run on this backstretch. And now it's looking like real life a little bit. Single filed out, just kind of figure out where they need to go. Nobody making too many big aggressive moves. Ricky gonna take that outside line with no help. That's really gonna put him far behind. He should have stuck to the bottom. Here comes Wildman. It looks like he's got a little bit of a run going for that 7. See if he can push that 7 out to the leader. The 74 now slowly catching, and Ricky falling off. Because this race is really all about draft, and if you have no draft, you're going to struggle. Oh yeah, and there he is. He's at the back bumper of the 7. Can he push him up front? Gonna give him a huge run. Especially with draft going on in front of him and getting pushed. Here comes the 7 trying to make a move. He's going down low. Going up high. Their classic Daytona move. He's gone to the outside, but will it stick? He has Wild out there to help him, maybe. Maybe not. Wild's gonna go low. And now he jumps up high. He's gonna work with that 7. He's gonna try to get his friend out front here at Daytona again. But where does this 74 go? Does he go down low and make it even? And no, he's going to go up high and work with these other 2. Looking like Jaden has no friends right now. It takes 2 to tango, and Jaden's got no one to tango with. Ooh, Wild squeezing in that gap. Okay, so he got the 7 out front, but now he stays in 3rd. And Ricky's all the way in the back. And now Jaden's getting huge pushes from Wildman. Can Wild push Jaden back to the fight for the lead? He is all over that back bumper. Jeez. I feel like bump drafting is also what's going to cause a big one. Somebody's going to push somebody too hard and they're just going to go around. I'm waiting for it. So the 74 is going to keep his nose a little bit clean right now. And as Wildman continues to push the 41 and has Ricky in the 24 slowly starts losing the pack. So now lap 17, Mullet still is your race leader. With the 41 trying to make a move, but it looks like he's not really being able to, and now these 3 are pulling away from the 74. Wildman has been very aggressive all day. He led a good bit of laps early on until he got spun. Now he's showing that speed behind that 97. I'm just waiting for the flip. It's going to happen eventually. If he doesn't flip, it's a sad race. Now, Wildman, a little bit of gap between him and the 41 now. So he's got to chase them back down. If not, it's just going to get... I don't think he's going to. I think he's got too big of a gap between them. It is very needed though. No, he's catching. He's coming with a big run. He just needs to follow that 41. And then the 41's dropping off a little bit so these 2 can push. Get a tandem going, see if they can clear that number 7. See, is all over that back bumper pushing them. Wildman figuring out these cars and figuring out how they work and how to push properly, try to get people to the lead. It's going to work in favor for him later. People should return the favor, but if they don't, he won't do it again, most likely. Oh, and here comes Jaden trying to make a move. Aggressive blocks coming out of the number 7. Down low. Up high. Jaden now has your fastest lap of the race. Not like it matters or anything, but I just like looking at that here and there. So now they're leaving the 74 also behind, so now you have a 3-car battle for the win. They want to keep it between these 3, they best not wreck. Let's go check on Ricky while these guys are racing. Because I can see the 74 right there. Oh, Ricky's spun out. Caution's out. I'm glad I checked on him. Oh, the 7. He leaves the inside open. Here comes Jaden. I don't know why Wild kept going so fast. It's at the time of caution, not at the line. Slow it down so we can get Ricky back with us. Pit road will be open this time, as long as Ricky catches up. So now these four together, we're just waiting on Ricky to catch up. Pit road will be open. Pace speed is 75. So let's see how this thing goes to the end. Or it probably won't go to the end with just... we're halfway through. So here they come, down pit road. Pace laps are always really boring because there's no racing going on, but always a good say if you like want to come join. If you want a paint scheme like these guys have, it's also in there. There's a form that you can fill out and get a paint scheme made for you. And it doesn't have to be a NASCAR. And this is not what I'm limited to, obviously. Like I said, it gives plenty of opportunity for me to expand my knowledge of how to do stuff. But pit road is open. It looks like everybody's coming down. Let's see who wins the race off of pit road. Oh, okay. I don't know what's going on with the 7, but Wildman will take the lead off of pit road. Oh boy, that's kind of funny. I think Jaden has a hat right now. But Wildman will take your lead, and they will choose lanes on the backstretch. I bet Wildman's gonna take this bottom line. And a lot of people are. I think the 7 will choose the bottom. I think the 41 will pick the top. Look, Ricky will go top, and I think the 74 will stay low. Dang, I was close. I was one car off. Technically 2, where they just swap places, but like, nice. Yeah, I knew Mullet was gonna do this. So they'll go to green this time by at the line. Wildman will call it for them. That outside line, if they want to get something rolled, they really have to have a great strong start here. Those are your 2 cars who did end up falling off the pack, so they really need to show that they have speed and that they're just not going to fall off again. They're the 2 non-winners. You can barely even see the number on the back bumper of Wild's car because it's been smacked so many times. But here they come. Wild leads them to green. And there it is. Green flag back underway. See what goes on into turn 1. It looks like Wildman's going to get clear of that outside line. big pushes out of that number 7. It looks like the 24 is going to drop down, leaving the 74 all by himself on that outside line with no room to jump down. Yeah, Ricky's going to stay down low. That outside line is good if you have help. You have no help, it's not what you need. It looks like they're already going to drop back again. Let's hope they don't lose the pack this time. Wildman getting huge shots from Mullet. Mullet now got to try to drop low. He's going to the inside of Wild, and he has help from Jaden. Jaden now going to push Mullet way out front. Here comes Wildman and try to drop back down. Oh, it's Wild right now. I'd slow back and let these other two catch me and pull them back up into this fight with them. More cars to work with. And now Jaden trying to make a move for the win, not the win, but the lead. We still got a good little ways to go. We are over halfway now. Just like NASCAR, if we do end up getting cautions toward the end that are absolutely crazy finishes, if it's before the white flag, we will do another 2 laps until we get a clean race on the final lap. If we hit when we hit the final lap. It may not be needed, it may be needed. Oh, and there's a caution! 2 cars, 3 cars! Ooh, that was a heavy hit. Caution flag will wave. Wildman getting involved, trying to swerve out the way, and just ended up dooring straight into both of them. Didn't even see what started the incident. So that'll put Halo in the lead. Him and Ricky got it through. Ricky almost drifted it also. He tried to get it through there and almost lost it. So a Halo will lead you under caution with the number 74. And the 24 will be with him. And you'll have Mullet, Wild, and Jaden pulling up to them. I just saw smoke and I knew something was wrong. So here comes Mullet. Pit road will be open this time by. There comes Wild. So pit road will be open this time by. See who all takes it. So it looks like Halo. Majority of the field stayed out. 4 of the 5 cars. I think Wildman was your only pitter. Yeah, Wild was the only person to take pit road. And he's on his way out now. Now we've had 3 wrecks. The only person not to have gone around yet this race has been the 74. Wild has been in 2 wrecks. Ricky's been in 1, and Jaden and Mullet have both been in 1. But the 74 is still yet to go around. So let's See how this goes here. As we get closer and closer to the end of this thing. So now they've got shoes cone, and it looks like Wildman's gone to the outside. Once again, that outside line, if you want to get a good start, you have to push this thing. You cannot just let those bottom guys just zoom around you. You really have to push. Wildman's a really great pusher, but I don't know how Ricky's going to do when starts. When we did testing here, he was very slow to get through the gears. And if that's the case, that might end up costing Wild. Wild still yet to flip during this race. Here they come, the 74 is going to call it. And here they go. Green flag underway. Camaro able to hold it to the outside, but he has no help from the 97. They're not together. And there's a cone on track, and now Ricky's all by himself on this outside line. Can he find somewhere to slip through? He's really going to need this draft. He cannot get left behind. He's got to follow somebody. Now the 7 getting a push from the 97. See where they go with this run, if they can get around Halo. Now Ricky's already being left behind. That outside line was not the choice he needs to make. Wildman trying to get some help out of that 41. Here comes the 7, looking low. Oh boy. And oh, the 74 in the wall. Wildman now spins around. Caution flag will wave once again. Now the 74 has been in an incident. He threw a block really low and really late to the number 7. Jaden still holding your fastest lap of the race. Mullet looking to be your leader coming back to the line. I think Ricky's just slow getting through the gears, and he's just not able to get what he needs after those restarts if he keeps picking that outside line. So your 7 will be your race leader. Something we are definitely used to seeing. So pit road will be open this time by Wildman. Another one caught up onto him. Just in the wrong spots at the wrong times. Gets turned early in the race, then proceeds to get in the last wreck. Tried to get through, just couldn't make it through, and now sitting in a bad spot and got to the 74. Where is he? Alright, he's coming. Go, Wildman, go! You can see where people were spun on the track from the tire marks. Here he comes. So pit road is open this time by. If we have any takers, we'll be going with 10 laps to go. And Wildman sliding through the grass. Ooh, is he gonna hit the wall? No! Nice. So pit road is open. See if we have any takers. What is Wild doing? He's doing a burnout. Two guys stay out. 3 guys come in. Oh, okay. We're just gonna grab his car and yank it to the side. Looks like Jaden, Halo, and Wild came down. So let's see. Let's go all the way up to the front where Camaro is. Sitting in second place behind Mullet. So it looks like Mullet's gonna take the outside line. This is an interesting strategy. I was not expecting Mullet to go to the outside. So if Halo went low, Jaden went high. See if when the camera angle switches where Wild went. He went high, I think. Oh wait, he's not even here yet. Oh, here he is, sliding through the grass again. Oh, he's flipped. He flipped. There's your flip. He had to get it in. He was trying to flip the car so he can get it in. Alright, 10 laps to go when they hit the green flag this time. Let's hope Wild gets caught up before we end up getting to it. See what line he goes with, because now we've got 2 and 2 right now. Let's see where he goes. That could be your determining factor. Ricky gonna try to get a good start, and he misses the shifts. Here they go. Wild chooses the outside line. Green flag underway. Here they go. Outside line rolling. 74 doesn't go. Wildman gonna drop down low now. He's gonna try to push Ricky. Jaden now getting stuck to that outside line, sees if the 74 can do anything with him. The 2 Call of Duty cars looking to the outside. Now the 74 will drop low with Wild. The 7 now goes high with a 41. 74 all the way in the back, trying to get something to work here on this bottom line. Everybody down low besides Jaden, so this is really going to put him back. Now Ricky's going to slide up high. Oh, I thought they were going 3 wide for a second. I think they almost did. As we are now officially coming under 10 laps to go. 9 to go now. And the 2 red cars are in the back. But they might want to stay back there, because you never know what might happen for this lead. During testing, we saw some very aggressive blocks out of the 7, and it just was chaos out of it. Let's up to Camaro, see what he's doing up here. As he's pushing Wildman, can Wild make a move for the lead, or if he's just going to stay behind the 7? No, he's going to go to the outside. He's really going to need help from Ricky if he wants to stay with him. He's going to fall back in line, but he's going to have a big run, I feel like. Yeah, he's going to peek back out again. He's got Ricky trying to make a move with him, but it looks like Ricky's too far back to assist. Wow, really showing the power of that outside line, how big of a run it can give you. He's holding to that outside line of the 7. And it looks like he's going to get some help out of that 24 if the 24 can get cooked up with him. He's holding it to that outside. He is not letting that number 7 get away. Ricky's trying to figure out where he wants to go. I think he's trying to go with the 7 now. The bottom line now leaving Wild by himself. Can Wild hold on to it by himself? Now Wild looking like he's going to lose second. Now the 74 is going to jump up high for a second. Oh no! Trouble! Did Wild save it? He did! But it's going to put him really far behind. Unfortunate event for Wildman. He's now got to hope for these guys to wad it up. The 7 now a sitting duck. These guys are going to get hooked up together and try to get a huge run. Here comes Camaro. Where does Camaro go? Gonna try to go... No, he didn't try to go high. I'm surprised. This is not what Wildman wanted to have his day to look right now. Mullet's still out front with the 24 all over his back bumper, giving him huge pushes. Can the two Call of Duty cars do anything? Wow, we're really far behind. I didn't know if he wrecked or not. Like I said, it's always a 2 laps to go on this one. So the 41 trying to make a move. Oh, I think there's a caution. I think Wild did end up wrecking. So this will save him. So now pit road will be open this time by. We have 5 laps to go. I think. Yeah, 5. So probably go with 3 laps to go, unless these guys don't want to use pit road and just go now. If that's the case, just get double file. And it's completely up to you guys. Yeah, I think they're gonna go now. They don't want to use pit road, they want to use these laps as much as they can. As Jaden's on that outside line leading them, they've got 3 cars on that I line. And green flag underway, coming to 4 laps to go. Jaden doesn't get a good start. That's going to allow the 7 to get clear. 24 down low on the inside of Jaden now. Jaden looking like he missed a shift, I think. As they punt a cone off track. There's definitely going to be somebody that wrecks here. It's going to happen. So the front 2 now are previous winners of the race. The other one in last, while the 2 non-winners are sitting 3rd and 4th. See if those non-winners can make a move and try to get their first win here. It's a very special race to win. 3 laps to go. Looks like Wildman's falling off the pace a little bit in the back. I was saying right now, I kind of want to stay back there. There might be a crash. Oh, Jaden, I'd be trying different lines, seeing where he can go if Ricky will push him. Jaden makes a move to the high side. Here he comes. 2 laps to go. This is your final chance for a caution. Will we go the entire one race and not have an overtime? Will Jaden make his move here? Will he wait a lap? He's all over the 7. Wildman right now really wishing they have an issue right now. Oh, aggressive blocks from the 7. So far, so clean. See if there's a wreck. They will make it to the white flag. The race is official. The 7 throwing really aggressive blocks. Here comes Jaden. Jaden has no help. He's really going to have to try something here. He has to use anything that he can. It is who is winning their second race here. Will it be Mullet? Will it be Jaden? Now it looks like Jaden's lost his speed that he had all over that back of the 7. He's got no help from behind. He needs a huge run here, and he's got to make it time perfectly, and I don't think he's going to have enough of a run. And looking like Mullet Man will be the first 2-time winner of the SAXY 100. Mullet Man will win the race. Jaden second. Camaro, Halo, then Wild with unfortunate start back. Catch us with the next one, whenever that'll be. That is us signing out.